Good day, everyone. This COVID-19 pandemic has twisted the way of everyone's living. The loud and big celebrations has suddenly shifted to what we call new normal. Our dear parents, guardians, and students who patiently waited, finally it's over. San Pedro National High School proudly presents virtual graduation ceremony for the school year 2020-2021 with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. This is Charlie Portugues, your virtual host for the day. To start with, let us have the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, followed by the doxology, followed by the singing of regional, municipal, and San Pedro High School hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
In Christ alone will I glory, though I could pride myself in battles won. For I've been blessed beyond measure, and by His strength alone I overcome. Oh, I could stop and count successes like diamonds in my hands, but those trophies could not equal to the grace by which I stand. In Christ alone I place my trust and find my glory in the power of the cross. In every victory, let it be said of me, my source of strength, my source of hope is Christ alone. In Christ alone do I glory, for only by His grace I am redeemed. For only His tender mercy could reach beyond my weakness to my need. And now I seek no greater honor than just to know Him more, and to count my gains but losses to the glory of my Lord. In Christ alone I place my San Pedro High School, salute to thee. We lift your banner high, dear alma mater, our own. The home of our pride, we'll give you glory wherever we go. And with every challenge we face, we'll keep your vision, we'll do your mission. Thus we pledge our loyalty. San Pedro High School, salute to thee. We lift your banner high, dear alma mater, our own. The home of our pride, we'll give you glory wherever we go. And with every challenge we face, we'll keep your vision, we'll do your mission. Thus we pledge our loyalty. Thus we pledge our loyalty.
Please join me to welcome our very dedicated Principal 4 of San Pedro National High School, Dr. Marilyn I. Antalan, for the opening message.
My warmest greetings to all graduates of this year's graduation ceremony of San Pedro National High School. Such an occasion like this marks that something is finished and accomplished. It is a day that students, together with their parents, celebrate the victory of finishing a course and rejoice for getting rewards of sacrifices. It is also a moment where a chapter of your life finishes and a new one starts. Today, I would like to express my congratulations to all the candidates for graduation of this school year 2020-2021. Even though the world is threatened by the COVID-19 pandemic, you did not hesitate to continue your studies. I greatly admire your diligence and perseverance to finish your senior high school. I also admire your parents for being supportive to you despite of the fear brought by the pandemic. You have proven that no pandemic shall hinder us to have a quality education. With the theme strengthening the quality of education amidst COVID-19 pandemic, lots of challenging changes were done in the country's educational system. Instead of going to school for a face-to-face conventional instruction, you study at home with your parents who serve as your teacher facilitator. Regarding that, I would like to salute and thank our dear parents for extending their sacrifices to their children by serving as their teacher, tutor, or learning facilitator at home on behalf of their teachers in school because of the situation that we have today. Teachers were also oriented and trained to use various online platforms in order for them to meet you virtually so that they can still guide you even in distance learning. We utilized the modular printed learning modality and the radio broadcasting instruction just to help you, our dear learners, to continue your education. Amidst pandemic, our school still joined different competitions where we managed to win. Stakeholders stretch out their helping hands to ensure that our school remains competitive despite of the crisis that the whole world is facing. I am hoping that this ceremony will not be the end for you to continue your grace in satisfying your thirst and hunger for education until you reach your dreams and achieve the success that you want in life. Just always think that you are almost there and that the Lord is your guide, so that you will never feel tired nor bored in running the race. I hope and pray that one day I'll be seeing you again as either a professional, a businessman, a skilled worker, or anyone that you want to become. What matters most is that you make your life valuable. Again, congratulations to all of you. Though our ceremony is done virtually, I hope that you will still find yourself cherishing and enjoying this precious moment in your lives. May the Lord bless you all. Thank you.
Let us all welcome Ms. Realin L. Bartolome, a senior high school graduate, and with high honors for the welcome address.
To our supportive and passionate principal, Dr. Marilyn Ayantalan, to our head teachers, members of the faculty and staff, dear parents, fellow graduates, a pleasant day and welcome to the virtual graduation ceremony of San Pedro National High School for the school year 2020-2021. Today, we celebrate the most significant juncture in a student's life, the graduation day. I know this event brings us a mixture of joy and pain. Joy for reaching another milestone in our life, and pain for saying goodbye to those people who played a big role in our high school life. Even if the pandemic stole the remaining times that we should have spent on enjoying and treasuring the last chapter of our lives as a high school students, at least this pandemic gave us time to recreate ourselves, extended our limitation in horizons, and gave us some realizations. It taught us how to manage our time in doing our modules and breaking the barriers of the things we initially thought we can't do. This pandemic made us also experience on how to be a teacher of our own selves. Most of all, it taught us how to be perseverant in doing our modules, just to be able to finish it before the day of giving it back. Though how hard it has been, we still managed to be a winner. With that, I wish you all good luck for the coming years of our lives. Once again, in behalf of the graduating class of San Pedro National High School, Batch 2021, it is indeed a pleasure to welcome you all to witness the year's virtual graduation ceremony. Thank you and God bless.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So, congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. you are culminating this long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies. And this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
The school year 2020-2021 will forever be etched in the minds and hearts of every Filipino learner as the time when education took a drastic change. The classroom suddenly was no longer the physical structure in the school, but the virtual platform on the internet or a learning space at home. Teaching did not include anymore the chalk and the blackboard, but distance learning activities like online classes, radio and TV-based instruction, and self-learning modules. And yes, the teacher was not only limited to sir and madam, but it also meant the learners' parents and guardians at home. COVID-19 has definitely changed the landscape of the teaching and learning process. Yet, with our collective resolve and resiliency, which is uniquely Filipino, we vowed not to let this pandemic stop us from making learning happen, from ensuring that our children get an education. Through the DepEd Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, we operationalized and concretized our vision and mission that our pursuit of quality education must continue despite the pandemic. My dear graduates, completers, and academic awardees of school year 2020-2021, you are the products of this unique period in our nation's education history when we were faced with a tremendous challenge in our learning delivery. Difficult as it may be, you still managed to survive and overcome the hurdles and obstacles owing to your adaptability and creativity. This alone makes you winners, game changers, and trailblazers. To our school leaders, teachers, parents, and other stakeholders who continue to brave the imminent danger posed by the COVID-19 virus to their health and their lives every day, just to make sure that our children do not stop from learning, you are the unsung heroes and frontliners of DepEd's mantra of Sulong Edukalidad. Our dear partners in education who have given immense support to our schools, we did not only push through with the school year. We made sure that our children receive quality learning in the face of these trying times. Strengthening the quality education amid the COVID-19 pandemic is not simply about the use of various distance learning delivery modalities. It speaks about the essentials that you continuously embody, such as your generosity and dedication for education. To encapsulate it in one word, it speaks about our common goal to provide the learning opportunities for our children amidst these trying times. Many years and decades from now, our dear batch 2020-2021, when you will look back at this day of your graduation, completion ceremony, or recognition day, you will most certainly remember it with the most unique memory. For one, your day will probably be recorded in perpetuity because it happened in a virtual ceremony. Please do not look at this as a scarcity, but rather as a living testimony of your ability to rise above any adversity. Congratulations, and may God continue to bless and guide you.
At this moment, let us hear the message of our benevolent Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Ronaldo A. Pozo.
My congratulations to the graduates of Batch 2021. It is with great pride and honor that I join you, dear graduates, your parents, and your loved ones in this momentous event of your life, celebrating the completion of your basic educational journey, whether it be in elementary, junior high school, or senior high school. With the theme strengthening the quality of education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, the school year has been extraordinary and very challenging that truly forced the educational system to deviate from the conventional, unusual manner of teaching and learning methodologies wherein teachers and students come to the classroom, to the school, for the face-to-face classroom dynamics to a distance learning modality using various platforms such as digital online, digital offline, modular, and the use of radio and television-based instruction. This temporary departure from physical classes to distance learning modality reduce the competences to arrive at the most essential learning competences in order to be responsive to the adverse effects of the new learning modalities and ensuring that quality of education remains valid and reliable. Given these conditions on how you drank knowledge from the fountains of your alma mater through your teachers, it is my fervent hope that all the wisdom you imbibe shall guide you as you journey towards your future life, especially designed only for you. Seize the moment and find yourself a niche in this world. It is my prayer for your success, dear Batch 21, and be the future torch to light our ambiguous, uncertain, and challenging world that we are all in now. Come back soon, my dear students, to your alma mater, and we wish to see you shine brightest among the rest of the stars. God bless you all, and congratulations to all.
Do the honors of presenting this school year's candidate for graduation, may we have on the screen our Principal for San Pedro National High School, Dr. Marilyn I. Antalan, followed by the confirmation and acceptance by our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Ronaldo A. Pozon.
To Dr. Ronaldo A. Pozon, Schools Division Superintendent of Tarlac Province, Sir, I have the honor to present to you 118 candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021. General Academic Strand, 17 males, 15 females with a total of 32 students. Computer System Servicing Strand, 23 males, 15 females, with a total of 38 students. Accountancy and Business Management, 10 males, 12 females, a total of 22 students. For Beauty Care, Nail Care, Housekeeping and Cookery Strand, under combo, there are 2 males and 24 females, with a total of 26 students. They have satisfactorily completed the academic requirements of the K-12 curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education. I, Marilyn Ayantalan, the school head of San Pedro National High School, strongly recommends the confirmation of their graduation.
Good day, completers for school year 2020-2021. I, your Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Tarlac Province, and by virtue of the authority vested upon me by the Department of Education, and upon the recommendation of your principal, I now confirm your graduation. Congratulations again, and God bless you all.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the graduates under Accountancy, Business, and Management track. Romel J. Antonio with honors. King William C. Aquino. Richmond Zir E. Campit with high honors. Rovic Prince G. Dagundon. John Vincent B. de Guzman. Van Judel Denon. Jazel Dan T. Gangi with honors. Joan Cled Iglamo with high honors. John Patrick S. Prangan. Alan Iverson S. Tukilar. April Ann T. Banyaga with honors. Realine L. Bartolome with high honors. Patricia Ann Marie L. Basyon with honors. Justine D. Campit with high honors. Ara P. Cruz. Hurley O. Daligdig. Diana Rose P. De Vera with high honors. Julie Kaina T. Gabuyo. Jimalyn B. Laurel. Mecca Princess A. Lumboy with honors. Jessa May F. Molina with honors. Last but not the least, Fredeline Portia D. Pasqua. Congratulations, stay safe, and God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the graduates of General Academic Strand. Angelo C. Atswara with honors. Edromio I. Alcantara. Reggie M. Corpus. RG P. Dagdag. Noel T. Dukay with honors. Errol James B. Gasmin. Malvin F. Gonzalez. John Mark R. Guillermo. John Paul D. Jose. Denver Eumir C. Magbalot. Ian Christopher M. Merculio. Jordan A. Prado. Reynaldo R. Reyes Jr. Jefferson A. Runas. Jim Rex D. Salmasan. Nico S. Sarto with honors. Angelo P. Olnagan. Charity P. Banaga. Rodeline A. Kalaunan with honors. Maria Josel Ann G. Casil. Jed F. Concepcion. K. B. Dagondon. Ayasha S. Faro with honors. Naomi D. Felix. Ladyle G. Gamis with honors. Adriana C. Gonzalez with honors. Valerie Joy A. Makayanan. Monique May A. Marcos, Heraldine Mayor with honors. Hannah Rose G. Rosario, Rina V. Tamayo with honors. And last but not the least, Rosemary C. Villafana with honors. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of Computer Systems Servicing. Reuben James F. Abad, Christian Joseph P. Antonio, Mark S. Antonio, Adrian M. Baladad, Gerald R. Vasconcillo, John Roman G. Bugarin, Raymond D. Contreras, Jerome A. De Castro, Gideon A. Gakal, Federico B. Goruspe, Gilbert C. Gravides, Mark Russell G. Ignacio, Cesarion L. Ingaan, John Edison C. Lazaro, Aldrin P. Medina, Julius V. Merculio, Jetro B. Morales, Rainiel D. Navarro, Rodolfo B. Pascua, Carlos Kai L. Pinto with honors, Elmer C. Taduran, Aljamren G. Tugade, Ryan A. Villanueva, Jonaline Q. Almuete with honors, Jasmine Y. Bagalay with honors, Abigail U. Barawed, Melody R. Cabiles with honors, Evangeline A. Dandan with honors, Patricia Ann B. Gabarda with honors, Monica Shane M. Gaita with honors, Raisa K. R. Laureta with honors, Sherilyn May C. Lino, Rika Q. Mangisel, Janine A. Marquez with honors, Roslyn A. Moina with honors, Emmy Chris C. Sapelino, Jasmine Ann J. Soriano, and Jeline M. Terrible with honors. Thank you.
Let me present the graduates of Beauty Care, Nail Care, Housekeeping, and Cookery. Johnny M. Aldaya, Glenard C. Alasco, Monique A. Alegre with honors, Ana Katrina D. Ancheta, Daisyline O. Aragon with honors, Danielle Ann M. Arsenal, Leia S. Bansifra, Kimberly R. Bautista, Giselle S. Bonrostro, Mary Rose G. Kasuga, Lovely Heart C. Corbito, Leia B. De la Cruz, Ana Marie Q. Felix, Leslie B. Flores, Maria Trixie G. Gagarin, Abigail L. Jose, Carla Jane V. Merculio, Marjorie B. Miranda with honors, Caroline R. Nomoco, Charmaine E. Ramirez, Aijen May Rodrigo with honors, Daniela L. Rosete, Jihan A. Saldivar with honors, Jenny Rose M. Sales, Mary Christ B. Sapa, Trisha May R. Soriano with honors. Thank you.
Let us all welcome Ms. Justine B. Campit, a senior high school graduate with high honors, for the Thanksgiving message.
To San Pedro National High School's administration, faculty and staff, families, friends, fellow graduates of batch 2020 to 2021, and to all the viewers of this virtual graduation ceremony, good day. This school year has been a tough year for each of us. This is not the typical learning setup that we expected to spend with our last year in senior high school. I know it has not been easy for us to spend most of our times doing and finishing our modules and activities without the guidance of our mentors. Hindi rin naging madali sa atin na pagsabayin ng responsibilidad bilang isang estudyante at anak sa loob ng bahay. But look at us now. We are here celebrating our life's finest milestone. No words can describe the mixed emotion we feel in today's virtual graduation ceremony. We failed to walk on stage as we used to during our normal setup, to get our diplomas personally with our parents or guardians. This pandemic changed the normal things that we used to. However, I'm still grateful to God that we are all safe from the devastating virus. Having been given this opportunity, I would like to give my deepest gratitude to the people behind the successful journey. Thank you to our beloved alma mater, San Pedro National High School, to the member of the administration headed by our school principal, Dr. Marilyn I. Antalan, to the faculty and staff, especially to our senior high school teachers who serve as one of our compasses in the middle stage of our life where we need necessary skills to build our entry point to our future. Thank you for investing your extra effort and time for us through this year, for molding us to become more responsible, and for giving us a wider horizon that we can beat our limitations and challenge ourselves in holding the key to the door of our success. Thank you to my family who supported me morally and financially. I'm sincerely grateful to my parents who always been there for me and have always been proud of me since the beginning of my steps in the ladder of my destination. Thank you so much for giving me all the best things you could give. Thank you for your support and understanding. No words can describe how blessed and thankful I am for you as my parents. To my friends and classmates, my ABM family, thank you for all the laughters, stories, rants, food and dreams that we shared together that made the bond stronger. This journey will not be full of memories without you. Maghihiwalay man tayo ng destinasyon na tatahakin, alam kong sa huli, pagtatagpuin pa rin tayo ng mga pangarap na nabuo natin. Thank you and I will miss you all. Above all, this present moment would not be possible without God, who gave me strength, wisdom, and all that I need in my entire journey. I will be forever thankful for His guidance. Thank you to all the people that God allows to add extra flavor to my journey as a student, friends, and a real person. Thank you for supporting and believing in me. My fellow graduates, we are now heading on the new step of our journey. I know some of us are not yet ready to enter to the next chapter of our lives. Some may be doubting themselves and their abilities, but I hope and pray that all of us are get to the dream that we are longing for. All of us have no clear vision of our future yet, but let us keep on fighting and keep on dreaming, because at the end of the day, there's a beautiful success waiting for us. This world has full of opportunities if we only don't quit. Again, congratulations to everyone. Till we meet again. Thank you.
Introduce our guest speaker. Let us have Ma'am Jenny D. Espinosa, Head Teacher 1.
A result-oriented advocate of organization development and workplace learning is our guest speaker for this year's graduation ceremony. She hails in Santa Maria de la Estrada subdivision, Antipolo City. An achiever as she is, she graduated in San Pedro Elementary School in 1980 and San Pedro High School in 1984, both as valedictorian. She took up her bachelor's degree at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, BS Psychology, and finished her master's in psychology in the same school. She also took up Master of Business Administration in National College of Business and Arts, or NCBA, and another master's degree at the University of Technology, Sydney, Australia, as a scholar. She passed the Professional Civil Service Eligibility and the Career Executive Officer's Eligibility Exam in 2006. She received numerous citations and commendations as well as trainings in relation to her chosen field. She worked with the Department of Education in 1988 to 1989, the National Kidney and Transplant Institute in 1989 to 1995, and the National Economic and Development Authority from 1995 to 2014. She is currently working as a Corporate Executive Officer, Organization Development Department, Human Resource Group at the Philippine Deposit Insurance Corporation, or PDIC. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all lend our ears and be inspired by our own pride of San Pedro National High School, Ma'am Maria Lourdes Aspuria Bagisi.
To the school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Ronaldo A. Pozon, San Pedro National High School Principal Dr. Marilyn I. Antalan, Head Teacher Dr. Danilo A. Balbas, teaching staff, parents, spectators, dear graduates of Batch 2021, good day. I am happy that I am part of this virtual event of my alma mater, the San Pedro National High School. The theme is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic poses a great challenge not only to the educators, school administrators, and academic supervisors, but more so with the mentors and our teachers. Dear graduates, you're among the lucky bunch of the youth who successfully completed the 12th level of the K-12 program of DepEd despite the odds. Hayaan niyong mahihayag ko ang aking mensahe na gamit ang ating sariling wika para mas maging makabuluhan ang aking paghahayag sa inyong lahat. Maswerte na maituturing kung kayo'y makapagtapos ngayon sa inyong pag-aaral sa kabila ng maraming problema na kinakaharap at patuloy na hinaharap at binibigyan ng lunas ng ating pamahalaan. Ang tema ng inyong pagtatapos ay nakatuon sa pagpapalakas o pagpapabuti ng kalidad ng edukasyon sa kabila ng pandemya. Ngunit handa ba ang ating mga guro at mga magulang na makipagsabayan sa digital era o sa panahon kung saan ang mga gadget na dati ay pinagbabawal sa mga kabataan ng ating mga magulang at mga guro habang nasa eskwela, ang siya ngayong pangunahing pangangailangan sa pag-aaral habang may pandemya? Ang mga asignatura o assignments na dati ay sa Facebook, Messenger o email lang ipinapadala, ngayon ay pinapadala na din sa ulap o MS Clouds. Ngunit paano makikipagsabayan ng ating mga guro at mga magulang sa ganitong sitwasyon kung saan sa isang tahanan ay karaniwang iisa lamang ang computer o laptop ng ginagamit ng isang pamilya o ng ilang mag-aaral? Paano kaya paigtingin ang kalidad ng edukasyon kung karamihan ng pamilya sa ngayon ay humaharap sa pangunahing problema na pangangailangan kagaya ng masustansya at sapat na pagkain na kailangang ihain sa ating mga anak na ngayon ay mga nag-aaral? Paano pa kaya kung ating mga magulang ay kasama sa libu-libong manggagawa na nawala ng hanapbuhay dahil sa pagsasara ng kanilang mga tanggapan o pagbabawas ng empleyado? Paano na kaya kung nang dahil sa kakulangan ng access sa media ay hindi nakakarating sa ating mga nasasakupang mag-aaral at mga magulang ang mga alituntunin sa pag-iingat upang makaiwas sa sakit na COVID-19? At mas masahol pa dito, paano na lang kung ang suliranin ay ang kalusugan ng ating mga mag-aaral? Napakaraming problema at mga balakid upang makamit ang hangaring mapalakas at may taas pa ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa kabila ng pandemya. Ngunit ano nga ba ang ating mahalagang mga papel sa pagtataguyod ng mithiing mapataas pa o mapalakas ang kalidad ng edukasyon? Ang matagumpay na pag-abot o pagkamit ng layunin ng mga ito ay hindi lamang nakatuon at hindi dapat iasa sa kontribusyon ng ating gobyerno o ng Departamento ng Edukasyon. Malaki ang responsibilidad ng ating mga guro at mga magulang sa pagsuporta sa ating mga mag-aaral para makamit nila mataas na antas o kalidad ng pag-aaral. Alam natin na karamihan ay ganon, hindi kahanda para sa digital era. Digital technologies or cloud computing, lalo na sa rural areas o sa mga barrio. Ngunit, sa gusto man natin o hindi, ito ay isa na ngayong pangunahing pangangailangan upang patuloy nating maihatid ang karunungan sa mga mag-aaral o mga anak na nag-aaral. Ngunit paano nga naman kung walang-wala o talagang hindi kayang bumili ng mga magulang ng mga gadget na ganito? Nangangahulugan na bang ititigil na natin ang ating pagsuporta sa mga batang nag-aaral? O nangangahulugan din ba na maghihintay na lang tayo kung kailan babalik ang normal na face-to-face learning? Ang pagiging matagumpay sa layuning itaas at paigtingin ang kalidad ng edukasyon ay nasa pagtutulungan ng paaralan at ng mga magulang. Gamitin natin ang mga social media para maging daan sa pagtuturo o pagkatuto ng ating mga mag-aaral. Sa mga magulang, dagdagan natin ang pag-unawa at paggabay sa ating mga anak sa panahong ito. Tulungan natin ang mga guro na mapagigting ang interes ng mga bata sa pag-aaral sa kabila ng kakulangan sa teknolohiya. Dagdagan natin ang panahon upang tumulong at gumabay sa ating mga anak, sa ating mga guro at mga namumuno ng paaralan. Dagdagan natin ang pagiging selfless sa pagkakataong ito. Hindi na sapat ang sakripisyo lang, kundi ang sinserong malasakit sa ating mga estudyante at pag-unawa sa kanilang kalagayang pang-ekonomiya o pang-kabuhayan. Magdagdag pa tayo ng mas mahabang PC o pasyensya sa mga estudyante na hindi nakakasabay sa teknolohiya. Maging creative, maging malikhain sa pagpapahayag ng karunungan, gayon din sa pagbibigay ng mga pagsusulit. Kung kinakailangan, dagdagan ng mga drop boxes, ang email o OneDrive submissions para sa pagkuha at pagsusumite ng mga bata ng kanilang mga proyekto at pagsusulit. Sa ganitong paraan, nakakatulong tayo sa ating mga mag-aaral, sa mga magulang na makapagpatuloy ang mga bata sa pag-aaral at sa pagpapaaral. Mga kabataan, paigtingin pa ninyo ang inyong hangaring makapagtapos sa pag-aaral sa kabila ng mga pagsubok at balakid na inyong kinakaharap. Walang ibang paraan kundi ang pagtiis at tanggapin ang kasalukuyang hamon ng panahon ito. Nasa patuloy na pagtutulungan ang pag-asa na higit na mapubuti pa ang mapaigting ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa kabila ng pandemya COVID-19. Isang hamon na kung hindi haharapin o tatanggapin, saan kaya hahantong ang kinabukasan ninyong mga kabataan? Before I end my piece, may I share with you an inspirational quote about education from the famous former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela. He once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." I leave this to you to ponder on. At this point, may I congratulate you graduates for having attained higher level of education and by completing your K-12 program. Parents, congratulations for the success of these graduates. Their success is your triumph. And finally, congratulations to the teaching staff, for you have become the catalysts of learning and the instruments that propelled these youth on this momentous event, their graduation. I thank you.
So many days, you know what you want, but how long can you wait? Every moment lasts forever when you feel you've lost your way. And what if my chances were already gone? I started believing that I could be wrong, but you gave me one good reason to fight and never walk away. So here I am, still holding on. With every step you climb another mountain, every breath is harder to believe. You make it through the pain, weather the hurricanes, to get to that one day. Just when you think the road is going nowhere, just when you almost gave step you climb another mountain. Every breath it's harder to believe you make it through the pain, weather the hurricanes to get to that one place. When you think the road is going nowhere, just when you almost gave up everything, they take you by the hand and show you that you can. There are no boundaries. There are no
For the closing message, let us have Dr. Danilo A. Balbas Jr., Head Teacher 2.
Good day to each and everyone. As a senior high school person, I would like to conclude today's event with a few words to our graduates. Graduation ceremonies are the much-awaited events in the life of every learner, as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Moreover, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable, since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet most essential educational requirements. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation. On the other hand, I would like to instrumentalize these closing remarks in delivering my greetings to the senior high school graduates of San Pedro National High School, the parents, relatives, and for all of those who help for us to achieve a high quality of education as a preparation for a higher grade of studies. Thank you for all the financial and moral support. To the teachers, we also extend our sincere gratitude to you, as you did not only teach but led the students in this institution. Wherever your students may be in the future, even sometimes they will surpass your social status, we will remain humble to you because of your heroic deeds that cannot be tied up. We give thanks to those who helped to make this academic year 2020-2021 of senior high school successful. From the administration of this institution until its personnel, thank you. To the graduating students, San Pedro National High School is very happy for you, and you are expected to continuously render this victory. To our guest speaker, we would also like to thank you for accepting the school's invitation to be our virtual guest speaker. Truly, you have inspired us by your warm and motivating speech. Good luck, stay safe, and good health to all of you. Again, congratulations to all of you. Thank you and God bless.
This graduation ceremony has truly been noteworthy for everyone. It is indeed a time of completion of ending. However, it is also a time of celebration of achievement and most importantly for a new chapters in life. Congratulations and Godspeed.